Hey guys, Joe Kulas here once again for K Tactical. So this is a little bit of an entry to our PR Chico's kind of zombie defense giveaway contest that he's holding. Now, pretty cool contest. I'll have a link below to his channel, and it's pretty simple to enter. I guess he's extended it twice now until 26. So I had some time here in between games, and I just figured, I'll do this video real quick. And basically, he has pick a weapon of rifle, shotgun, whatnot, and a close combat weapon. That's pretty much the whole entry thing for it. And most people probably think an AR. Now, this is why I'm holding it first, guys. I'm going to go into a little bit of detail of why I'm going to pick what I'm going to pick. But for range, I'm actually going to go with the Remington 870, because there's only one weapon he said you can pick. In that aspect as well, so, some sort of conflicts like this, you're not going to carry this, whatever on you. You're only going to be able to have possibly 1 to 2 weapons, the second weapon being a close combat. Now, why do I pick a shotgun, preferably the Remington 870? 1, reliability. 2, you have no idea what type of zombies you're going against. When I say that, what do I mean? Now, me being a ridiculously huge zombie fan, I'm also a fan of a lot of sci-fi stuff as in general. But, with that being said, again, I've watched a lot of zombie movies. You have more or less 3 types of zombies. 1, slow zombies. 2, fast zombies. That, possibility thinking, all that stuff, blah, blah, blah. And then 3, they're fast when they first get turned, and then they kind of slowly decay more, become slower, dumber, blah, blah, blah. And with rifles, you obviously have advantages towards slow zombies, but a shotgun, you have they're rushing you. You guys ever try shooting a moving target? And again, the concept that you have to hit them in the head to kill them, a shotgun is hands down going to be your best friend. This is a hands down. I mean, the reason that you use shotguns for things like skeet and clays and whatnot, because that's what they're made for to some degrees. Shotguns that are made for that, but you can still use a shotgun as an in general. But so I go with a shotgun for my firearm of choice, not some sort of rifle or pistol, because they have disadvantages in this single situation. Otherwise, shit's fan, AR-15 all the way. But shotguns are reliable. I would not go with a semi-auto just because of the unreliability factor. Remington 870 for reliability. You have semi-compact, legal choices with, obviously folding stock. Oh, you got a rifle, and then as well, you got to do a little bit of more room clearing, although you don't get the perfect sight picture. You have your folded stock with a pistol grip. And obviously, you have a, 7+1 in the chamber, and then have an oversaddle sack, etc., etc. Not going to go too much into this gun. I have one done for it if you're interested. But you have a lot of advantages with a shotgun. And as well, one thing to kind of take in concept too is if they can run, and you have a group of, say, 3 people, and there's like 10 of them running at you, you ideally want to somehow get in a building, block off that door, and then take them on. You don't want to be out in the open. But anyways, shotgun's what I'm going to go for range and firearm aspect. So that's what I'm going for. Now, another concept again, where you have no idea if they can run and whatnot, and you can only have one weapon being here. I'm going to go with my K-Bar USMC knife. Now, as you guys can see, I'm going to do a little bit of a close-up. This thing has been through hell and back. This thing is very, well, I shouldn't say super lightweight, but it's lightweight enough where you can really maneuver the heck out of it. And obviously, again, an aspect that you have to do head damage. This isn't the most ideal, but it has a lot more purposes than just that. But again, for fighting, it's still good. There's still a ridiculous amount of damage that you can do to the head with something small like this. Again, I'm not in the aspect that you're fighting zombies. It's not traditional fighting, where I punch you, you punch me back, we brawl. This has more advantages compared to, I got a K-Bar machete, and machetes are famous. Something like this can get stuck pretty decently. I'm going to try to jab them in the head in and out with this. Again, very, very debatable, but machetes can get stuck, axes can get stuck. I'm going to go with, preferably, this guy. Now, preferably, I'd carry this in my back, kind of something, in the holster, and then carry a machete as well. But in the concept of just one, this is what I'm going to go for. So that's kind of my entry. You have a pretty cool channel otherwise, but a little thing I wanted to throw in there for anybody else watch this. Now, he's giving away some pretty cool prizes, this being one of them, and this book I think was pretty good. It's not terrible, it's more like humor-based, whatnot. And his sequel, World War Z, I find to be amazing, though. Obviously, I got this one first and then I read this. But to anyone being huge zombie fans, and this is a, again, just for, I love sci-fi crap to begin with. The Zombies Movie Ultimate, and I think the Ultimate Guide is what they call it. This thing has a ridiculous amount of movies in it, and the guy, my best thing I can give you is if you've seen a movie like Dawn of the Dead, whatever, he's reviewed all the major ones and then a ridiculous amount of lower ones. See what he thinks of and how he kind of describes the movies that you know, and if you think he does a pretty good job at that, he has a very cool rating system and all that stuff in there. I'll do a little close-up again. But there's a lot of cool things in this book, and it's turned me on, like with Netflix and whatnot, turned me on to a lot of cool random movies. So, again, being a sci-fi nerd and a zombie nerd, and maybe someday I'll do more of a advanced, really long video on this, but this is just kind of a contest entry. And like I said, via zombies only, no other situation, shotgun, my USMC knife. So, anyways, yeah, I guess the contest is going on until the 26th, and again, I'll post a link below. Thanks for watching. Feel free to sub. Take care of all that. And I actually currently have a contest going on as well, so feel free to check that out. But, once again, though, thanks for watching, and have a good day, guys.